Now we are going to discussing about structural determination of cholesterol. And this cholesterol is a white crystalline solid, and its melting point is 149 degree centigrade. Melting point is 149 degree centigrade. And cholesterol generally considered as a steroid. Okay, because in cholesterol, steroid will contain tetracyclic compounds which has minimum with one OH. So in just see here the structure of cholesterol. Here see 1, 2, 3, 4 tetracyclic compound and with minimum one OH group. That's why generally the cholesterol will be considered as a steroid molecule, okay, or sterols, okay. And uh, cholesterol will be occur in free form. And the main sources of cholesterol is in brain and gallstone and fish liver oil and spinal cord. These are the main source for the cholesterol, okay. And the next, the molecular formula for cholesterol is C27H46O. Okay, this is the molecular formula for cholesterol. And now we're going for double bond equivalence. We know that a double bond equivalence equals to number of carbon atoms minus number of hydrogens divided by 2 minus number of halogens divided by 2 plus number of nitrogens divided by 2 plus 1. Here in the number of carbon, how many carbon atoms are there in this cholesterol? There are 27 carbon atoms are there. Here 27 minus number of hydrogens are 46 divided by 2. There is no halogen and there is no nitrogen, okay, plus 1 last. Here 27 plus 1 28, and we are if we are doing cancelling this one 28 minus 23 equals to 5. The double bond equivalence for this cholesterol is 5. That means here 1 2 3 4 4 rings and one double bond is there. So it will be contain, cholesterol will be contain 4 rings, one double bond. Okay, this is the double bond equivalence for cholesterol. Next, the cholesterol reacts with acetic anhydride. See how the what is the here. Cholesterol reacts with acetic anhydride to form cholesterol acetate, that is monoacetate derivative. Here the OH group will be replaced by C double bond O CH3. Okay, that is this is the OAC. If the reaction will be takes place here, and here's O C double bond O CH3 will be there, reaction takes place, that is cholesterol acetate, that is also known as monoacetyl derivative, okay. And reaction with H2 platinum means it is a catalytic hydrogenation. Cholesterol undergo catalytic hydrogenation to form dihydrocholesterol. That means here this double bond will be, the double bond undergo hydrogenation to form dihydrocholesterol. This double bond will be vanished when we are treated with H2 platinum. This double bond will be vanished. This is the dihydrocholesterol. It is also known as cholestanol. Okay, dihydrocholesterol is also known as cholestanol. Here I am writing here. See, cholestanol. And this reaction indicates that in cholesterol there is a presence of one double bond, and the reaction with acetic anhydride indicates that there is a presence of one OH group present in cholesterol. These two reactions are what we are indicating. This one indicates presence of OH group, and this one indicates presence of double bond. In the same way, number of rings. This is the cholesterol. Cholesterol undergo catalytic hydrogenation to form dihydrocholesterol. This is the same here. And it will undergo reaction with means oxidation, that is chromium trioxide to form cholestanol. This is the ketone group present. That's why at last we have come one. This is the cholestanol. And this will undergo in Clemmensen reduction. It will be converted as a cholesterol. Okay, the cholesterol undergo Clemmensen reduction to form cholesterol, and this on undergo distillation with selenium, and this is selenium is a dehydrogenation. It will undergo dehydrogenation to form diels hydrocarbons. This reaction indicates that there is a presence of 1, 2, 3, 4. Cholesterol will contain a 4 rings. Okay, how many rings? There are 4 rings. Okay, once again see, this is the cholesterol. Cholesterol undergo catalytic hydrogenation to form dihydrocholesterol, and which are undergo oxidizing. That means chromium trioxide. It will be formed as a cholestanol, and this one undergo and Clemmensen reduction to form cholesterol, and this on distillation with selenium, and this is a dehydrogenation takes place to form the aromatic like compounds Diels hydrocarbons. This structure is known as Diels hydrocarbons. The overall structure indicates that there is a presence of 4 rings in the cholesterol structure. Here the first one reaction indicates that there is a presence of one OH group. Second one indicates there is a presence of double bond, and this third one indicates that the presence of there is a 4 rings present in the cholesterol structure. Now the position of, now we are finding out the where the position of hydroxy group is there. So we have now position of hydroxy group, and this is the cholesterol structure. It will be undergo catalytic hydrogenation to form dihydrocholesterol, which can undergo oxidation to form cholesterol structure. Okay, this is the cholesterol structure. This one undergo Clemmensen reduction to form cholesterol. This is the, here double bond is there, that is a, I will write here cholesterol. This is a double bond is there, that's what is a cholesterol. Here the double bond is absent. By doing the Clemmensen reduction, it will be converted into cholesterol. If you are doing another Clemmensen reduction, then the double bond O will be vanishes. Okay, to form cholesterol. Okay, in the previous reaction we are saying directly, when we are doing the Clemmensen reduction of this one, then it will be converted as the cholesterol. But in this reaction we are doing only one Clemmensen reaction, so the preferentially the double bond will be cleaved and it will be converted into cholesterol. Here Te there due to this double bond, here A there. Okay, in the same way, and this cholesterol undergo reaction with HNO3 to form dicarboxylic acid. This here double bond O is there now. It will be cleaved like this and to form 2 moles of carboxylic acid, that is dicarboxylic acid. At 1,6 position there is a dicarboxylic acid position is there. 1, 2, 3. We are giving the numbering like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1,6 dicarboxylic acid will be formed, and which are undergo Planck's rule. It will be undergo this 1,6 dicarboxylic acid undergo Planck's rule. It will be gives as a ketone derivative. See how it will be there. If only 5-member aliphatic acid carboxylic is 1,2 carboxylic acid present, then it will be undergo cyclic anhydride. It will be undergo reaction with acetic anhydride to form cyclic anhydride. But here 6-membered aliphatic carboxylic acid reacts with acetic anhydride to form cyclohexone derivative, that is ketone derivative only formed, where here cyclic anhydride will be formed, whereas 6-member ring aliphatic carboxylic dicarboxylic acid reacts with acetic anhydride to form ketone derivative. See how it will be formed. Here, just see here. Just the how this Planck's rule will be applicable for these two reactions. Here C double bond OH and C double bond OH and acetic anhydride. We know the formula for acetic anhydride, that is C double bond O and CH3. And this double bond here moves to here, then it will be converted into here C. Just we know that. I will write fastly. C double bond O and C double bond O. Next C double bond O CH3. Okay. Next this C double bond O and OH. Here next this double bond O is moves to this carbon atom, and it will be and go to oxygen, and it will undergo it will takes place. So removal of this one takes place to form CH3COOH. Acetic acid will be removed. Directly we can form as C double bond O here and O here C double bond O. So this is a cyclic anhydride. Okay. Now in the same way this six member also will be formed like this only. Here C double bond O, here O, here O. But it will undergo rearrangement. How it will be? See here. This OH, here double bond O, then here O and C double bond O. Okay, this it comes to here, this bond moves to here, and this will be move. Okay, then what we are doing, what will happen, see here 1 2 3. Okay, this is the double bond, this bond is cleaved, so it will be C double bond O. Here C double bond O will be expressed. See here, just wait. Here OH. Okay, then it will undergo heating, then this loss of CO2 takes place. Loss of CO2 takes place to form this ketone derivative. Okay, this is the Planck's rule. Generally, this rule is used to structural elucidation of steroids. Okay, and here see once again here 1,5 dicarboxylic acid undergo reaction with acetic anhydride to form ketone derivative, that is cyclic anhydride derivative. Whereas 1,6 dicarboxylic acid treated with acetic anhydride to form ketone derivative. This rule can be known as Planck's rule. Okay. In this reaction, there is a 6 carbon atoms are there. When we undergo Planck's rule, then it will be converted as a one less number of carbon atom, that is ketone derivative. Okay, this is used to we can find out the position of the OH group. That means by using this reaction, we can conclude that the position of OH may be second position or third position. Okay, in order to confirm that is the second or third, we have to go the next one. In the same way, the cholesterol reacts with osmium tetroxide, and which is a dihydroxylation takes place here in double bond. In place of double bond, there is a dihydroxylation takes place, and here this reaction with this is chromium tetroxide to form this is the oxidizing agent. So to form these two OH will be converted as a ketonic groups, and which are undergo zinc distillation. That means it will in hydrolysis in presence of zinc and acetic acid, that is zinc acetylation, which is used to remove this OH group. Okay, next this will be reacts with chromium trioxide, and it will be converted as a this bond will be cleaved, and it will be converted as a tetracarboxylic acid. Okay, it will be converted as this is the tetracarboxylic acid. instead of this total structure of cholesterol, I will write just this is the form of cholesterol. Here this is the total ring structure, but I will write only just structure. This will okay. This is the the cholesterol can be reacted with osmium tetroxide to form, and this is the user to diaxyl diaxyl dihydroxylation reagent. Dihydroxylation takes place to form in the same way it will be tetracarboxylic acid, and this also indicates that the cholesterol will be contains the position of OH may be at C2 or C3 takes place. In order to know the exact position of OH group, and it will be the finally the hydroxylic group at C3 is finally proved by Khan et al. By the formation of 3,17 dimethyl cyclopentane phenanthrene. This is the structure 3,7, sorry 7 not a 7, it is a 17. 3,7 dimethyl cyclopentane phenanthrene ring. This will be confirmed that the position of OH group will be at C3 position. Okay, here see that this is the cholesterol structure which undergo catalytic hydrogenation to remove this double bond, and it will react with CrO3 to form a oxidizing agent. This is the oxidizing agent to form ketone type compound, and this ketone type undergo reacts with Grignard's reagent. So here methyl will be takes place and OH will be there, and this on undergo distillation with selenium, and it is a dehydrogenation takes place to form molecule like this here, where C3 and C17 indicate positions methyl groups present, that is 3,7 dimethyl cyclopentane phenanthrene ring. This will be confirmed that the OH group must be at third position, C3 position, which from these two reactions we can conclude that the OH must be at C3 position. Just now we are discussing position of OH group, where the position of OH group is present. Now we are discussing position of double bond, where the double bond will be present. And this is the cholesterol structure, and it will be treated with H2O2 in presence of acetic acid, and this is also dihydroxylation agent to form in the place of double bond. Two hydroxy groups will be formed, and it will be treated with CrO3 to form hydroxycholesterol. These are the two keto groups are present, that's why it is a hydroxycholesterol, and this undergo zinc distillation to form cholesterol. Here, by doing the zinc distillation, the removal of OH will be takes place to form cholesterol structure, and this all undergo in reaction with hydrogen to form pyridine derivative. To form what is the formation? This is the pyridine derivative. If this are treated with CrO3, then we get a tetracarboxylic acid. If we are treated with hydrazine to form pyridine derivative. This reaction indicates that the cholesterol contain OH group at C3 position, and the double bond must be at C5 in between C5 C6. Okay, what is the, if this from previous reaction and this reaction indicates that the OH group must be at C3 position, and the double bond must be between C5 and C6 position. Okay, thank you.